You have probably seen one of these floating around your feed. Secret Claude commands, God mode, ghost, roast. The post makes it look like Claude has a hidden menu of superpowers that almost nobody knows about. So let me tell you the truth, and then hand you the version that actually works. Here is the honest part. These are not secret commands. There is no hidden menu, and typing a slash word does not unlock a special mode. What they really are is prompt shortcuts. Short phrases you type to tell Claude how you want it to respond. They work because Claude understands plain English, not because there is code hiding under the hood. And once you stop treating them like magic spells, a handful of them are genuinely worth stealing. So here are the real ones, grouped by what they actually do. Type brief, and Claude compresses everything down to a few lines. No long wind-up, no filler. Perfect when you already know the topic and you just want the answer. Type silent, and Claude skips the explaining and just does the task. You get the output, not the lecture. Ask for a comparison table, which the post calls matrix, and Claude lays every option out side by side. This one is a quiet lifesaver whenever you are weighing a decision. And artifacts is actually a real feature inside Claude, not a command you type. Switch it on, and instead of plain text, Claude builds you something you can use. A clean document, a chart, even a small working app. Next, the shortcuts that change how Claude thinks before it answers. Ask Claude to reason step by step, which the post labels ooda, and you get structured logic instead of a rushed reply. Slower question in, sharper answer out. Ask Claude to play devil's advocate, and it will argue the opposite side of whatever you believe. It is the fastest way to pressure test an idea before you commit real time or money to it. And steal might be the best of the bunch. Point Claude at something that already works, a great ad, a viral email, a design you admire, and ask it to reverse engineer why. You walk away with the principle, not just a copy of the surface. Now the two that change Claude's tone. Ask for brutally honest feedback with zero sugarcoating, which the post calls roast, and Claude drops the polite voice. It stings a little. But that sting is usually exactly where your real improvements are hiding. And ghost just means asking Claude to write in a natural human voice, so the copy reads like a person and not a press release. One caution though, natural sounding does not mean finished. You still check the facts and add your own judgment before anything goes out with your name on it. Which brings us to the big one, God mode. You will see it described as unlocking Claude's full power, no limits, no rules. That part is a myth. There is no switch that turns off Claude's guardrails, and no magic word that removes them. But here is the real version, and this one does work. You can ask Claude to be more ambitious, to take bigger creative swings, and to stop playing it safe. That genuinely changes the answer, and you get it just by asking. And the last one, focus, is simple. You tell Claude to stay on one task and ignore the tangents. On a long, messy session, that alone keeps things from drifting. So here is the one thing to take away from all of this. Forget the idea of secret commands. The real skill is just telling Claude clearly what you want. Want it short? Say so. Want it honest? Ask for it. Want structured thinking? Request it. The slash is just decoration. The instruction is the actual power. If that reframed things for you, the 4 worth remembering are brief, roast, devil, and steal. Try one on your very next prompt and watch how much sharper the answer gets. And if you want more of these, real ones, no hype, subscribe and I will keep them coming.